Trying to look like you winning, or look like you always be working. Soak in the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in today to Grown Dating Talk. I'm your host, Alona V.
And I'm SylarTheSuperVillain.
And today we have 3 guests on panel, okay?
Yeah.
We have Franz, we have Kenny-Da, and we have Sean. And today we're going to be discussing an interesting topic, okay?
What's that?
We're going to be talking about threesomes and double standards. Dicks and clicks, dicks and clicks, dicks and clicks. Make it clap. Okay, so just to jump in today, because you know I'm kind of like brash and stuff, but I am kind of modest when it comes to my organs.
No.
By any chance? No?
Lying asses.
You had a threesome before?
Has anybody here had threesomes?
No.
No.
I haven't been that lucky. Look.
We all just heard about it, right? We all just heard about it. Come on now. Everybody's walked on the wild side.
Been a lot of females on the low have
But don't want to admit they did.
experimented in just haven't said it.
Yeah, it's true because it's like, let's talk about it. You know, there are a lot of times that women do not want to be open with their sexuality and admit to some of the things that they've done or entertained in. I mean, at the end of the day, if you've done something like that in your past and you don't do it now, you don't want to be judged by it. People have walked lives and lived lives. And women we can be the most judgmental when it comes to men. We can be the most judgmental when it comes to each other. But when it comes to like admitting experiences of self, that's when we're going to keep it in the closet. We don't want to admit what's going on because you don't want to be seen as like a hoe or something like that. But the guy's not the hoe when he's doing the threesome. I do.
That shit all depends on how you...
Depends on who you talk to, though.
Yeah. And how you do what you do.
That's true. That's true because you have different forms of threesomes. You can have threesomes where it's 2 girls and a guy. You can have threesomes with 3 girls in there. I mean, all girls have had their college days. If they say they haven't, you a lie, you a motherfucking lie.
Now we're talking about orgies.
You know what I'm saying? It's a threesome. Georgie, Porgy, Orgy, Morgy. Oh, I'm saying like.
Well, I don't know. I'm too, I guess it's territorial for that. Like, I don't know. Maybe me and 2 girls, I may. It hasn't happened. I've always expressed it, but I don't know if I don't know. That's a lot on her, bro. If you listen to females where they say like, I just seen a post where the girl was like, yo, you only came in like 2 minutes. And the dude was like, yo, it was 14 in dog minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how can a brother that's 2 minutes enjoy 2 feet? Like, it's like a lot of that I mean, if y'all want to be real with this thing, I mean, I hear brothers but I hear a lot of females more like, I don't know if it's the female trying to play a male thing, but
Pretty sure you gotta
that's a real big thing. So I don't believe a lot of dudes that saying they doing that is kind of doing that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
It's kind of, I mean, it in just life, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Go ahead, let me stop. Because, you know, I get the babbling.
No, it's true. This is what we're here to talk about it. I mean, like, one of the things that I find interesting, right, is a woman, like, guys will say, hey, I want a threesome, right? And he's like, I want 2 women. I want one sitting on my face. I want one over here. I want to do this. I want to do that. But Kenny-Da, true or not, the minute a woman goes, hey, I want a guy as a part of that, they're like, whoa, no, I ain't with that gay shit. I ain't with that. I'm not putting myself in that category, but I'm saying when there are women who ask about that, and I'm not saying you're not in that you're in that category either. We are not associating ourselves with those category of women, but we're just speaking on it. You said, all right, Kenny, I was like, I've asked for that. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that's respectable, though. You can't, I mean, if you're trying yourself, that is a respectable, like, tit for tat type of thing. Like, most people do live off of that type of thing right there. So it's like, yo, if I give it to you, will you give it to me? You know what I'm saying? At one point.
We can have 2 girls, but can I have 2 guys?
You can't.
It's a problem. And then now we have a problem.
I mean, it's not. I mean, why should it be a problem, though?
Exactly. I don't think it's a problem. I'm saying that's what the guys usually say. It's
saying,
a problem.
like, I'm saying that's what a guy is say in front of his mans in them. But if you nice, like dudes do a lot of things that they say they don't do. Like
Dudes do
you
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
things
saying?
with
Like,
females that they don't want to be with.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
Two
say.
boys would be with one girl without a problem. Oh, me and my boy, yeah, ran that. But if it's a girl that they want to be with, whoop, hold on.
no.
And it doesn't even have to be a boy. It has to be any other man. They have a problem with.
That's how you avoid that problem. You don't have to have that conversation with nobody if you're doing it with two people. It's like if I have a threesome, the threesomes I've had, it ain't been with my girl. It ain't never been with my shorty. And I'm for damn sure, I don't care what nobody say. Never. Never.
Yeah.
Like that's why they have swinger parties so you can go meet other people. Like you don't want somebody you really know if you really. I mean, it depends on how you get down, though.
You said you've been to a swinger party?
No, I've asked my significant other, can we go? Like, can we experiment?
No, I've done that too.
And he said no?
Like we was thinking about it though. Just to go like for the experience.
All right, basically you got to build that up. Like y'all can't just be in a relation, just join into a relationship and then start doing that. There has to be something y'all get comfortable with as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
That's why I was saying, but you do have to jump out that window though to experience to see if that's something. Like how long do you say people?
If you have that conversation,
Yeah, it was a good conversation though.
You're gonna give it to me. It all depends on.
What's the time frame on that? Like,
there is no real time frame. It all depends on what y'all sex life is like.
I feel that's a fair exchange.
I see that because
it is. I think a fair exchange is whatever you and your partner agree to.
that is true. I agree with
When I asked her, it was from someone that we've been together for a long time. We spoke about it before. And it was always, if you have a threesome, it's going to be another female. And I'm like, that's all good and dandy, but I want a male too.
Exactly.
So when I was talking to her, can we do the swinging thing? Oh, yeah. And then when it came down to it, it's like, no, but I'm like, all right.
You're not ready yet.
So it's like, you cool though. Yeah. He wasn't ready yet. He definitely wasn't ready yet. What I also think too is interesting because when we were talking about it, earlier, Franz mentioned how uncomfortable it is, like things that we don't think about during that threesome and how uncomfortable that is for a man.
Yeah. I was saying basically if my lady gave it to me, but what I feel is that whole conversation should be had prior to that. Mm-hmm. Me wanting a threesome with her and another lady, and she wanting a threesome with me and a dude. I'm not with it with me and the dude. I'm not with it. But
it was a good conversation though.
But if we come to the agreement that she's gonna give it to me, how I look at it is, I may not give her that threesome, but she could go ahead and do what she want to do with the dude that she wanted to have the threesome with. I feel that's a fair exchange.
I see that because in the instance, it's like you got.
Yeah, she giving you what you want, so you giving her what you want.
Huh?
No, but on devil advocate on what he just said, because he made it specific to her wanting the next dude, and it's like, whoa. I don't know. That's another angle on it right there. The way he just said that. The way he just said that is like, why your chick is eyeballing the next dude? Like, what's going on?
I'm eyeballing the next female when I want the threesome with a woman.
Normally when a dude, for myself, I don't see like looked at some female like, yo, I want to do a threesome or three, like some particular, it's just something for myself I just throw out there.
Yeah.
I mean, but when y'all have that first initial conversation about doing it, y'all both out there looking for somebody.
For prospective people.
And,
I dig that.
And for me, I need my lady to like the lady. Like I need her to like her more than I like her.
Because she gotta be.
Because that's what the experience. That's what the experience is about.
That's what I would be with.
And then let's also take it in a more.
Somebody that if you with it, then bring somebody in the joint.
I mean, as the normal straight guy is with it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guys that not with it, but the normal straight guy, average guy is with it. So I need her to pick.
Oh no, you did right. You could be with it, but are you with it though?
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm having sex.
Yeah, because you know what?
I'm having sex. Now it's just two females.
So you in that moment, and then it's like, oh yo, boo, don't tell nobody this happened.
But
I'm glad that you made that point, Sean. I'm really glad that you made that point because, you know, at times one can be like, not me personally, but a person can get themselves hyped up about the act. And then when it actually goes down, that's something totally different because you have this vision in your head of what it's going to be like. And then you're in the instance and it's not like that. For example, a woman can say, well, I want my man and another man, right? But now I'm going to get a little explicit here. If one man's dick is in your pussy and another man's dick is in your butt, then what? Because that weirds guys out because, you know, the idea of biz dicks rubbing each other through a thin membrane, like women.
The sword exchange.
Exactly, sword exchange, like bump, 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 and dudes is like, I'm not with that. So when women go, I want a man.
As well, not to get into anything, but you think of, you know, you might be half of something or like, you know, that's a trick though. That is a trick.
it's not a trick. It's very clear for me.
It's
very clear. It's not happening.
Not happening.
It ain't going
We're
down.
not doing that.
It ain't going down.
Yeah, but
There's a name for two guys and a girl. It's the devil something. I should know it because I've heard it so many times.
I'm getting a train ran on you from where I'm from.
Yeah.
it's called getting a train.
It's called getting a train ran on you where I'm from.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love the way that we're able to come together and have this conversation because most couples or people of different gender, women and men, when they come together and have this type of conversation, it ends in an argument. Somebody's leaving with an attitude. Somebody's calling somebody a pervert. And it's like, you're not a pervert. At the end of the day, lust is in us. It's built in us.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what you want to talk about, though.
No, I don't mean like, when I'm saying lust, meaning like sexual feelings, sexual urges, those are in us innately. So when people go, oh.
I don't know. Because my thing is like with joking, there's truth to a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for somebody to be like, oh, I just was, some urges may not be too, I don't know.
Well, a lot of couples do that. A lot of couples, or like, if they're not comfortable with speaking with their significant other, asking, you know, can we do this? Can we do? They'll bring it up in a joke. Yeah, and they'll be like, no, I was just kidding.
I'm just joking, right? Yeah.
That's why people got to start being more direct. People got to be more direct. Like I will ask a chick straight up. Yo, you in the threesomes?
Wait. See, and to go back to my man's thing, what did you just say, young lady?
For me?
Yeah.
From day one, I'm an open book. You already know. You don't know what's gonna come out my mouth. You don't know. You already know I'm gonna ask.
But I'm just saying. Okay, wait. Because there's a difference between open and just being.
Oh yeah, that double standard. You can take both too.
You know, like you open to like, yo, you meet a guy, you infatuated, and he be like, yo, let's go to the swinger club. You down?
Yeah, I'm the one that usually brings it up. Can we please go? Can we go? Can we please go? Take me.
You know, I think personally that it is liberating when a woman can express and say, hey, this is what I want. When a woman expresses to a man, I want the threesome, I want to go to this place. If she's not, and this is my thing, if she's a woman, that is a great thing. If she's a woman you care about especially, that's a great thing because she sees you as a safe space where she can express the things that she wants, the wants and desires, and she trusts you to engage in this with her to whatever level you're comfortable. And I think that when you can have those type of conversations with your partner, that's when the communication is most open. You know, that's when you guys are the most closest.
Yeah.
Now, not to say because I asked for it, I'm not pushing it on anyone. Like if I ask for it, you'd be like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, we're moving on.
Exactly. There's nothing.
But I think in a committed relationship.
Well, I don't know. I will bring it up from time to time, though.
Yeah, because I think if y'all in a relationship and y'all gonna be together, y'all plan on being together for a long time, it should be something that should be considered once you bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, for the other young lady. So have you done it? Have you? Because you said you haven't had a threesome, correct? The one that
No.
says she's open for everything.
No, I haven't. I've been
So
asked.
how do you?
I just don't like both sides of the parties. I've
Right.
been
So
asked,
how do you
as
know
a
that?
single
Like,
female, I've been asked by
again, to
other
go
females
back.
and by other men.
To go back, how do you know that you will go through with it if somebody be like, yeah, let's really? So you would let him bring the female in?
Because like with my significant other.
No, just period in life. In life, have you had one?
This was that?
Just in life, period. Have you had a threesome?
No. That's
said
what I
no.
said.
You talk a good one. I thought you did. I thought you did. You
don't
talk a
like
good
both-
one.
You said you don't like both parties.
Yeah. So in order for you to have a threesome, I believe I have to be attracted to both parties. Like if I'm not attracted to you, it ain't gonna be a nice threesome. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna need you to sit on this corner. Well,
But I still, how do you go out with your mate to?
When you say attracted to, does it have to be like feature wise, or if you're just physically attracted to his body, are you good with that?
No, well, I'm more attracted to a person's mind.
Face. Oh.
So if you, I'm more.
Are you trying to develop a whole relationship there?
We're not gonna go just pick some random person off the street and be like, let's go. Nah.
Well, I mean, no, right? No, that's not. Yeah, no.
I mean, if it's a guy or girl,
You
yeah,
have
you
to
gotta
be
be physically
logical about
attracted to
the
them, but
situation.
that's not the ultimate.
So how deep are you getting into reading their mind then?
Well, no, not that deep, because it's not. You ain't gonna be there for long. You're gonna have a threesome and then you're gonna go.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. How do you go and like you and your mate find like you saying you have to pick them together?
Like let's say we've gone, because I've actually gone in with one partner. I've actually gone on a date where we wanted to, like that we were talking about, and he was like, well, I'm kind of into it, so let's see where we go from here. And we were out at a lounge, and you look and but that's not your sole purpose, because if it make it your sole purpose, it's like kind of a goddamn fetish. Like, it's not a fetish. You're just going out and you.
No, go ahead. So y'all chilling and like.
Yeah, you chilling like. Oh, that guy's cute.
Yeah, because I'm like.
Met him or he met you. Yeah, it's the same way. Like they're cute. They're not cute. They're
I get it. Like you people.
But no, okay. But it has to be a mutual like.
Yeah.
Where she's saying like a fetish type of thing, no, but y'all do have to be on that same wavelength, because we can be out on a date, and if I flirt with somebody, can I come back to say, hey, that was just trying to bring her into the situation?
Depending on how you and your partner have spoken about it, if you're flirting with someone, that might tell your partner, oh, this is maybe someone that he might want to bring back.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, you got to be having a lot of conversation, a lot of understanding, and like that's what I'm saying. I know I talk that hot shit, but it's a lot of.
Yeah, there's a lot of conversation that goes into it. You can't just jump into things like that. Like,
yeah, people would say,
especially when you're grown. Like, nah, you don't.
Right. Yeah. Like no. Right.
Nah. There's a lot of conversation that goes into it, and that's where a lot of problems start, because people don't have conversations. Like
right.
I have friends that are actual swingers, and the conversations that they like, what goes into, it's very detailed. What is allowed, what's not allowed, and it's what one couple.
Well, that's Tiana Taylor and her husband. They speak about it like it's a thing they do here and there, like, and they speak on it like, it is what it is. Like,
I mean, Cardi B and Offset, she speaks on it regularly. She's like, bring a bad bitch back to the jet. So, and I'm not comparing that to everybody, but what I'm saying is different people go through different means to find their partner. Some people will do like online dating apps where there's the man and the woman on there and they're looking for women. Some husband and wives or even girlfriend and boyfriends will set people up. And I feel like that's catfishing in essence, because it's the guy looking for a female to lure in, but you don't know it's a couple. Or he put a girl over there to look for a guy and you don't know it's a couple. You only know it's a couple if they're both faces are on the page.
What kind of shit? What kind of shit you be looking up on? Like,
no. Let me put this out there. I was not on any swinger website. I was on the okay.
Find out you set a couple.
Right? She set a couple people up.
No, thank you. There's perverts everywhere. And the thing is, you have OK Cupid, for instance, right? Like, they probably gonna come after us now, like this bitch here. But you know what? Put it out there. OK Cupid. Some of these dating sites, they're sitting over there. They will have couples up on a page talking about they looking for a girl. So you flicking through, thinking you looking through these pictures for guys, looking through these profiles for somebody.
Yo, you really know somebody that got catfish?
Yo. Catfish? Yes, I've got catfish before. I'm talking to the dude in the chat thinking this guy has his head together, and then he's like, yeah, so me and my wife definitely would be, excuse me? And Silar's word, skirt? Hell to the no, yes.
That's not exactly catfishing, but in a sense of it, it's just in a sense where...
I consider it catfishing because you sitting there acting like it's your page and you're a single guy looking for something, and now
you should be looking for a relationship.
Yeah,
online.
what you looking for?
If you on the internet looking for a relationship, you get what you pay for. There's a bunch of widows out there. You online, you gonna pick one.
That's something you're gonna find online regardless. Yeah, that's just the nature of the beast.
I heard there's people like dudes on the internet that like pay to be buying chicks' panties or their socks.
What?
Like, they pay top dollar to have you send it, like, worn. Like, they gotta be worn.
Be surprised about the number of weirdos out here.
For real.
Instagram, like, I mean, it's not just.
I just deleted my Facebook
It's just
profile.
online, like I don't even think Instagram seems to be the hot space.
But it's true. Facebook is like out there. Facebook even has a dating section too.
Yeah, it's called the inbox.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's where all the Facebook relationships starts in the inbox.
Yeah. Some get ended in the inbox too.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
For that Facebook thing, I opened it for like 2 weeks. Every man that spoke to me was like, I got 5 kids. I'm like, is that a fucking requirement on this fucking website? Why
Things
you
tend
got 5
to happen in the hood, so.
And that's fine, but why you got 5 kids?
I can't, gotta slow down on that one.
No, that's what I'm saying. I find that it's the men with a whole bunch of kids and stuff that want the threesomes. I could be
What's
wrong.
a whole bunch?
I could be wrong. Sex life getting boring at home, and now he want to make it interesting. Like, what the hell is up? What you said, Sean?
Well, no, I have no problem. I have kids. I have no problem. But I'm like, every single guy has 5 kids. Like, none of y'all got 6. None of y'all got 3.
Well, all right, I have 7. So what do you? I mean, I don't. Like, I have a whole basketball squad.
Or even taking it deeper than that. When we talk about like these threesomes and double standards, I think that a lot of times people are nervous because of judgments. You know, they're nervous to really put out there and seek a partner because of judgments. Because think about it. If you and your spouse go out and your girlfriend, whatever, your significant other, you go out and you're searching for a prospective person, somebody has to walk up on somebody and introduce themselves to somebody and then tell this person what they're seeking. So that can become uncomfortable too, because when you're out there just searching out in the, in the open,
it's not uncomfortable at all.
I think it might be uncomfortable for
I know what I want
if they're not with it.
All right, well then you just ain't with it. I'm gonna go find somebody who with it.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Like, even with her situation where she said her and her person went out to the spot and it wasn't a thing. It was a thing for them, but nobody else really knows. Like, right? Who makes that? Like, that's. I didn't really. You really have to really think about that, though. Like, you walking up to somebody like, "Yo, you want to come back to the crib?" But it's got to be you got to be in that type of environment.
Sometimes too, you got to take context clues, right? Because there's a threesome. I've had more than one threesome. There was a threesome I had. There was this one chick I was, smashing her for a minute or whatever, and we're in the bar, and I see her and her friend at the bar talking or whatever, but the friend is in her phone showing her pictures, right? So I'm walking by, whatever, the friend showing her pictures of her, like her titties, her pussy, and everything like that. So, boom, light bulb. Since y'all comfortable enough to show each other's titties, how about all 3 of us us get together and make this shit happen.
Silas like, let's share 4 of those titties.
Exactly. And it happened. Like, you got to take context clues.
On the low, that was already in play, bro. Like, you ain't like he ain't even have nothing to do with that. Like,
But that's
that was the thing for the night. Like,
That's fine.
it's the same thing.
but no,
That's how
okay,
you
now,
know
but
how
wait. Now, the shorty that you was smashing, was you just smashing, or was that someone you was taking to dinner, hanging out
Listen,
at
I was taking
smoking
her
or whatever?
dick.
Nah.
I was taking her dick. That was it.
Right. That's what, you know what I'm saying? It's different when it's a significant other.
That's why I said, in order to avoid that uncomfortable conversation, just have threesomes with somebody who you ain't with.
Yeah, and I can understand that, because when you do, if you don't want to have those uncomfortable moments, then you would have to do it with somebody you're not in a relationship with. Only because if you do it with someone you're not in a relationship with, then you won't have those complications. You won't have those arguments, because you don't have to stick around with that person.
Word. That's what I told you. I asked from jump. I was like, you in the threesomes? You in the threesomes? Nah, that really ain't really my thing. Or yeah, I did it before. I wouldn't do it again. I had one chick tell me too. She was like, yo, if the only way me and you would be able to have a threesome is if it's another nigga. I said, well, great. That means we ain't never got to have a threesome.
Wow.
Problem averted.
Yeah. And
No, you good.
Okay. And the other thing too is that I feel like when it comes to this like ideas of threesomes, people have to be comfortable to accept that what they envision is not necessarily, it's not going to go like that. It may not play out like that. You have this idea that this is going to be all sexy and sweet, but now it smells like a hot butt fucking mess up in there.
Wait, I mean, you like, you got to bathe first.
Sex is whack, like you said.
All right, wait. Because I want to get back into like, because that's something. Where does it smell like hot butts? I'm
thinking if 3 people are in there having sex, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, that ain't what it smell like.
Going in that direction of like women and men and stuff involved in the threesome. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I've not gone in the direction of like a threesome with a woman and men involved. Like, I'm talking about 20-some-year-old experience with 3 girls. But when I'm talking about that hot butt fucking that hot boofing sex, I would think, because men sweat. Women sweat too. Men sweat, women sweat. Y'all in the room doing this threesome. You can't tell me that there's not. That's not about.
I don't stink.
I didn't say people. No, hold on. I didn't say people stink. What I said is when you're having sex, there are aromas that come about when you're intimate. It doesn't matter whether it's a sweet aroma or not. There's heat happening there. It's hot in that damn room. People are sweating. There's nothing but straight cardio going on in that damn room. I would think.
Yeah, I've never experienced
if you have 3 people in a room and all this cardio is going on, there would be some type of odor. When you go to the gym and people are working out and sweating, there's a damn odor. Go in the men's locker room. That shit smells crazy. So if you got 2 dudes in there running a train on a chick, you can't tell me that wouldn't smell crazy.
Yeah, your description of it made me not even want
to even take it there no more, right? Like, you know what? I'm good on it.
Like, my description of it make him not even want to try it, but I'm saying it's true. When you go to the gym, right? Men come from the gym. Men stink. They have this odor when they come from the gym. They have an odor when they play basketball. So there's no way in hell that anybody, man or woman, can tell me that 2 dudes in a room having sex with 1 chick is not going to breathe some hot boofing odor. You doing cardio. 3 people doing cardio there.
After the
and that
gym?
Doesn't mean anybody's nasty. That doesn't mean anybody doesn't take care of themselves.
I don't be having odors after I get off the field.
When, right after the gym, you saying? You saying after
No, I'm saying if they in there getting their threesome in and they really putting in the work, man.
Like, nah, like the scenario you can imagine, but
I know. Franz said imagining that would make him not even want to do it. Like,
or anything like that. Then that's
like, no, I'm sorry. I mean, me personally, I have never, even in myself, I don't care what I've done in the day, I am not gonna, no, stinking is not a part of the plan. Never. I don't even care if I might have a little tart.
There are people that don't sweat or don't, they glisten. They
Right. Like if you take care of yourself, you ain't supposed to really be.
No, that's what I'm saying. Threesomes are supposed to be planned. Like, they're thought out. Like, you don't just, you want to have a threesome right now? Yeah, let's go. Boom, like that. It don't happen like that.
Even if it's planned out, I'm still not coming sweating.
Coming dirty, right.
Like, we gonna shower, we gonna get this, do this right.
Like, I would never go play 2 football games in a row.
But I don't think that's what she's saying. She's not saying like
No,
body.
I'm not saying that it can't happen.
She's
I'm
not
not
saying
saying
the
it can't
hygiene. She's just saying just sweat and sex smell. Doubles with a threesome.
Because even in my sweatiest time, I swear I could bring a chick on right now that could say I have never funked up a room. Never.
But
like
it's not just you. It's gonna be you and 2 other people.
You can't account for women.
Well, nah, they gotta bathe before something gotta happen.
But hygiene is different than
Like you gotta lotion up. I gotta know you bathe.
like if hygienically you stink, then we ain't having a threesome.
Right, that's what I'm like. Right, you already
But
like.
that's not what she's saying. What she's saying is when
Actually doing it.
yeah, I'm glad you came in because I was gonna get vulgar.
No, cause the chick I want, she better
When you're actually
foliate.
doing it.
She better do all of that stuff to herself. She better get manicured. Don't Dove got the foliating scrub and all that. You better be doing all that. Like, no, like that's where we gotta pick who we dealing with comes into play.
Yes, but sometimes when you look at a person, you can't determine what their sweat or body odor is gonna look like. I see a fine guy in the street. Me him, I talk to him. I don't know what he smells like when he sweats. A woman won't know. Say that again.
Because women have an odor in their own right.
Yeah.
So stop trying to blame the man.
Well, we both have odors. It depends on what you putting in your body.
Yeah.
Men coming sweaty. If this hot funky sex is coming from that box 9 times out of 10.
Not necessarily. It's coming from whatever you put in your body.
That's true. Yeah.
You gonna try to defend, but I mean, if you
it all depends on what type of smell. If it's some fishy smell, then yeah, it's definitely coming from that box.
Because all she deals with is hers. But for a man, if you're out there and if you dealing with women, listen. Women bots, and I mean that's just a thing anyway. That they go through their monthly cycle. They have to keep that
to keep it clean, and women have to keep their pH balance down there because we have a pH there. Same way your body has a pH, there's a pH in that organ, there's a pH in that pocket. So you're very truthful. And again, a man won't know what that woman's pH is in her pocket until he gets down there. Because when you first meet her and she's smelling all rosy, you don't know what that pocket smells like till you get down there.
Not for nothing, good brother. Sometimes we can fuck up their pH balance.
Yeah,
they can be good and they shit is smelling some type of way because of us.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not always them.
Like, excuse it, but y'all said we can talk, but like the ejaculation, like when women let men ejaculate at them, that's not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The constant, and then if they don't bathe after, you got women that sit around like, oh, that's not, you know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. They're not following up with cleaning out their pocket. You got to douche that out. You got to clean that out, ladies. Soak it out, scrub it out. Go steam your yoni, clean it out.
Cougars be on that type of shit. Let me tell you. You shoot a cougar club up, she getting right in the shower. Mm-hmm. She don't give a damn how good you fucked her. She getting right in the shower.
Dirty river water.
You know what I'm saying? Like before vinegar and water, what was going down with that thing there?
Dirty river water.
Dirty liver, I like that one. Dirty liver water.
No, she said river water.
Dirty river water.
She said before the...
Yeah.
Dirty river water. And on that note, guys, be careful when it comes to these threesomes, because ladies, you can end up with dirty river water.
Yes.
And on that note...
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and that's going to be it for this week's episode of Grown Dating Talk. I'd like to thank our guests for joining us this week. Once again, I'm your host, SylarTheSuperVillain.
I'm your host, Alona V.
And we'll see y'all next week with it.
For more things grown and mature.
For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence. Adolescent presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected, but the moves elusive. And I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winners when I know you're losing. So I work the winners and they play with deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting their bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, buck a tax. That's a joke. Tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, will get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record.